welcome to Sao Paulo in Brazil. It's game day 1 of Group B. 23rd of February is the date. The time here in Brazil is game time. Paraguay are the visitors inside the Gymnasia Juan Mil Marquez. The AmeriCup qualifiers are underway, and Brazil, after a successful but ultimately frustrating World Cup, are back on the qualification trail. Crowd starting to build in this beautiful facility, and they'll expect nothing more than a win for their country. Paraguay in this group, it's tough on seedings for them. Let's take a look at the schedule. Uruguay and Panama play in this group alongside Brazil and Paraguay. And the top 3 teams will progress into the finals of the AmeriCup. The current seedings, Brazil way ahead of the other 3 countries, ranked 12 in the FIBA World Rankings presented by Nike. Paraguay down at 80. But that's a ranking, that's on paper. We're on the hardwood, and Paraguay, who return 6 of the roster that played against Brazil in the AmeriCup qualifier in 2022 when they lost 73-50. So a lot of continuity in the roster. You can't say that about Brazil. Only 4 players returned from the World Cup. But they do bring back 2 of the absolute stars of that World Cup, Iago Santos and Bruno Caboclo. 7 times the champions of this continent, Brazil. Silver in the AmeriCup in 2022, the 2-point loss to Argentina, but only 3 players returned from that continental championship loss. But the program was on a roll then. They really did roll to the World Cup with a great blend of young and experienced players, and just happened to come up against a rampant Latvia. And obviously Spain was in their way, Canada in their way, but they played really well. They really did excite the fans and played with a flamboyance that only a Brazilian team can play with. Ginio de Paula and Lucas Diaz. Diaz are the 2 players that also returned from the World Cup alongside Santos and Caboclo. We'll talk about it more after the national anthems of both countries, starting with Paraguay, and Brazil will follow that. Nothing like national anthems to make you realize that you're in a national team game. Just generates an atmosphere. Players exchange the mementos at the halfway line. Well, a Brazil era without Marcelino Huertas. That's something that's not been said for a long, long time. The referees, the third team on the floor, Carlos Vélez from Colombia, Franco Ronconi from Argentina, and Johnny Batista from Puerto Rico will take charge of what should be a really up-tempo, exciting night here. Well, the style that Brazil put on the floor in the World Cup really was exciting. Iago Santos, really, even still only 24, played way older than that in terms of the experience. The starting five for Paraguay: Benitez, Ocupinte, Riveros, Peralta, and Lopez will take it to the floor. Riveros is going to, well, I think will probably end up taking care of the basketball. 7 players from the San Jose club for coach Alberto Cano. That many players from one club is great in many ways. It gives you a lot of continuity. In addition to the 7 from San Jose, 2 from the Libertad. And so this club, this team should have a lot of understanding. Starting lineup for Brazil. As you'd expect, Iago Santos will take care of the basketball. Lucas Diaz, Georgina De Paulo, and Bruno Caboclo, who really was probably the most outstanding player for Brazil in that World Cup tournament. Danilo Ferrazzo, the Baru club. He's 30 now. You know, he's at that almost veteran stage. Only him and Elo Coraza are 30 plus on this roster. It's a generation change, I think, in many ways. Elijo Ruben will call the play. So change in the coaching role as well for Brazil. So all change as they embark upon another cycle that they hope will take them one better than the silver medal in the AmeriCup in 2022. Great game against Argentina. They lost out by the 2 points. The Tissot countdown to tip-off. 1 minute remains before these two teams will get their AmeriCup qualification underway. It's a long time ago that Paraguay had any medal joy at a continental championship. As long ago as 1955, they were runners-up. Been to 2 World Cups, regularly in the final round of the AmeriCup, but things have moved on since then. They've got to go back and re-establish themselves as a major power. The facility is one of those facilities with the steep seating that really does create an atmosphere. Iago Santos currently plying his trade in Crvena Zvezda in Serbia, as is Bruno Caboclo, who is at local rivals Partizan in Belgrade. So a little bit of South American talent in Belgrade, in 2 of the biggest clubs of European basketball. Everybody else, apart from Georgina De Paula, is still here in Brazil. '25 AmeriCup qualifiers getting underway. welcome to Sao Paulo, wherever you're joining us from. Brazil in the yellow uniform. We'll get a first look at it. And Paraguay in the dark blue. It's a free hit for them. Nice cut, easy two. Diaz through the back cut, gets the two. Paraguay reverse the basketball and swing it. Stop, the pop is no good. Benitez doesn't get it to drop. Iago Santos had it knocked away, believes he was fouled. Let's take a look. Well, before the ball was knocked away maybe, but official didn't see it that way. It's more than enough. Riveros gets Paraguay into the half court. Peralta moves it on. Peralta comes back, gets to the foul line, second move, far side of the ring, doesn't get it to drop. Diaz with a defensive rebound. Oh, poor execution. 3-on-1 break, just got to make the right decision, which they do not complete the play. But Ochapinti will go to the free throw line. Vincenzo Ochapinti. It's easier if we only talk about the players who aren't at the San Jose club. Only 24. It's a nice balance, this Paraguay lineup. Players approaching their prime alongside some real experience. Ochapinti doesn't make the second. Oh, far too easy. Great push. Caboclo gets the two. Riveros trying to get open. Brazil really in the passing lane. Ball comes off the thigh, but will stay with Paraguay. 7 seconds on the possession. Lopez. It's got to be more aggressive. Turnover, chance to run. All the way down the lane, off the runway for the throwdown. Timeout early for Paraguay. Pizarro gets up, throws it down, and Paraguay struggling against the intensity of Brazil's defense. Let's take a listen to the timeout. Well, a lot of concern in that timeout from Coach Cano. His team looks really struggling to deal with the pressure that Brazil is exerting. And Brazil try and turn the screw even tighter, push up the floor. Paraguay in the half court. Peralta has it. Static, cannot get the ball below the foul line at the moment. They'll switch on everything. Ochapinte, 3 seconds, turns it over. And Brazil are off to the races. 4-on-3 break. They just have to find the open guy. And it's wide open. Diaz on the end of the break is no good for 3. Great rebound. Trademark. Caboclo just outworks everybody, gets on the glass. And Brazil have the 8-1 advantage and looking every inch. Commanding. Paraguay look to hand off and weave. Tough one in the lane is no good. Offensive rebound, can't get corralled in. Defensive work by DePaula comes down with it. Paraguay just about control it. Ochapinte. Tough one in the lane is no good for Benitez. Thiago Santos at speed, wraps it, extra pass to the corner, open for 3, is good. Ball movement exceptional. Fusaro with the 3. Well, it probably towed the line. They've called it a 2. Benitez can't get it to go. And Brazil are relentless. Diaz for 3 is good. And they are in a rhythm here. Diaz just stroked it in transition. 14-1 start. And it's not about Paraguay being poor, it's just Brazil are exceptional. Tough move in the lane, doesn't get the drop, wants the foul, but no way does Benitez warrant the call. Santos. Thiago Santos, 9 on the possession. He needs to get a little bit of separation here. Steps back for the 3. Is way off. Defensive rebound is corralled in by Peralta. And Santos will be charged with the personal. Well, Coach Carter has tried the timeout option. Now he's going to have to go to the bench and look for solutions there. Peralta. Ochapinte can't get it to drop. Offensive rebound. Benitez puts himself in a position to get it. Takes the tough step back. Is no good. Defensive by Caboclo. Just turns it over. Paraguay can't get the easy 2. They have to recycle it. Peralta moves it on. In the lane is no good. Alco comes down with a rebound this time and pushes and runs. Whistle on the play as DePaula went to the ring. Start for Brazil, the 12th ranked team on the FIBA World Rankings, presented by Nike. And Paraguay have to find a way to spend some time with the basketball, take a little bit of tempo out of this. But they've got to end up with shots they want. Open side, the 3, step back is good. And that's how you come off the bench. Jorge Sequeira with the 3. Offensive foul going the other way. There's Diaz moving. And there's the replay of George Shakira. Played in the American Cup qualifier. Brazil lost. Brazil won 73-50. Be a blocking foul. Benitez will go to the free throw line. That's a better move. Went much stronger. Took it past the defense. Franco Benitez to try and tick it over for Paraguay. Only made the one field goal in this first 5.5 minutes, so the rest of the points have come from the free throw line. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. Anything to get some confidence. Now they've got to get down and get some stops. They trailed this 14-6. Well, at least defensively now, Paraguay trying to create some physicality. Diogo Guerrero. Benitez picks up the personal. Diaz in the block. Trying to go to work. Backs in, goes to the baseline. Cute little bounce pass. Extra pass. Santos is off with a three. The putback is good. Chance for Paraguay. What a tough lean away jumper in the lane is no good. Chance to run the other way. Defensive rebound. Benitez is doing a nice job. Inside outside option for Martinez. Three is drained and it's Sequeira again. Thiago Santos fills the double team. Inside out. Feet set in the corner for three is good. And Lucas Diaz is just looking what he is, an elite player. Deflected, turned over. Great work defensively by De Paula. And he finishes it down the other way. And 2:53 to go in the first. And this is not looking good here for Brazil. They lead for Paraguay. Brazil lead at 21-9. And they've got a blue shirt in the picture. Brazil go up the floor. Sequeira relieves the pressure, will advance the basketball. Guerrero turns it over. Brazil living in the passing lane at the moment, switching hard on every off-ball screen. Carraza. Diaz gets his feet set, is off with a three. Defensive rebound pulled in by Martinez. He'll push it. Done well to push it. Nice pass to the inside, turned over though. Carraza leads the break. Extra pass to the corner. Braga in the lane, turns it over. And turnovers can become contagious. Spend some time with the basketball. But the three is short and only one blue shirt on the glass. It's getting very messy out there. Brazil have to make this a basketball game. Whistle on the plate. Fouls on the floor. Boys picks up his second foul, Alexei Boys. Brazil in the penalty. Paraguay on the free throw line. Rodney Mercado on the free throw line, makes the first and can't make the second. Work on the glass by Galvanini. And Ruiz in charge with the personal. Boys will advance to basketball. Brazil in total control at the moment. Paraguay got to find a way to stem the flow of points, and as importantly, in fact more importantly in this game, they've just got to find a way to create easier opportunities with advantage. Diaz gets his feet set, can't get it to go. Poor offense by Brazil. Sloppy and static. Nice pass, far side of the ring, but absolutely no space or asked for or given. And the three is good. And Galvanini started to break with the defensive play. And Carrazzo is growing into this. Looked a little bit tentative as he got onto the floor. That's a travel. Both teams with too many turnovers, 6 turnovers apiece in this first quarter. That's a pushing foul. Paraguay have only committed 3, so they won't be shooting. Marcio Santos feels a bit of contact. Shakira is going to be charged with a personal. Broken up. Mercado got a piece, takes it off the glass, can't get that to go. Brazil go the other way. Braga gives it up. Ball doesn't touch the floor, they just pass, move, and create the open. They're going to pull it out though. 7 seconds on the first quarter. Ball drops it inside, and there's a little football. 3.5 for Brazil to get something from the sideline. Broken up, they're not going to get it away. When they get it away, it doesn't drop, almost. But we've reached the end of the first quarter, and Brazil came out of the gates really quickly. It's got a little bit messy towards the end of the first quarter, but they still lead this 24-10 after 1 and are in control. Well, they go inside, 88% from two-point land, only 3 for 10 from the 3, 0 for 11 for Paraguay when they've gone to the ring. It's a struggle in the first quarter to get anything going offensively. Coach Canal took the early timeout, went to the rotation. Suquera helped him. Let's take a look at the best plays of a dominant first quarter by Brazil. Well, Fusaro started the game really well. Active, gets out on the break, was in the passing lane. You can see, good athlete, works hard. No surprise that Gabuco was all over the offensive boards. Just had a super World Cup. And he obviously pleased to be back in the national team kit. Well, the courtside 1891 app, there's the QR code for it. All the information, all the live streams, the schedules, the stories, all on the app. Download that app from your normal source. Paraguay with the ball at the start of the second quarter. Ruiz takes a look at his options, down to 10 on the possession. Martinez takes the penetration, the kick to the three is no good. Defensive rebound is corralled in by Galvanini. Umbrero had to take one for the team, found himself posted up deep and outsized. Thiago Santos will take the ball screen. Excellent ball movement, wide open in the corner, got a piece of it. Great work on the glass though. Marcio Santos gets the two. Only 21 years old. He's one of the next ones. Ruiz will take the ball screen. Steps back, puts up the three, is short. Santos is short again, hasn't really got it going from the three-point line. Paraguay just about hang on. Guerrero looks down low. Running hook is no good. Everyone's a little too big on the inside. Galvanini gives it up. Down the lane for the throwdown. Crowd loved it. I'm sure he enjoyed it. Started it off with a defensive rebound, rewarded, ran the floor. Just timing on the pass was instinctive and incredible. Inside, outside dribble. Martinez needs a pass, gets it up to the corner. Segura can't get it to drop. Defensive rebound again falls into the hands of Brazil. They push it through the air. Wide open. Thiago Santos for three from the corner, just can't get anything to go. Galvanini on the inside, thrown to the floor. They isolate, can't get the two to drop one-on-one. Numbers down the floor, players released. Corner, extra pass, get it back, wide open. Santos for three, finally gets it to drop. Thiago Santos. Goes 1 for 6 from the floor, finally gets one of his threes to drop. Here's the replay of the highlight.
Pásense la bola.
So many questions being asked of Paraguay by Brazil. Not sure they have the answers. Got to spend more time with the basketball, that's the first thing. But then they still have got to run things to get shots, even if it's just late clock. Brazil up the floor with a trap and the steal. Easy two. Borges gets the points. You can see it from here. They get it to the middle. Peralta. Wide open on the three-point line. It is long from Benitez. Peralta gets it on a pick and pop, puts it on the floor off the glass for two. Is good. Thiago Santos is now 1 for 7, but the throwdown on the offensive glass. No one put a body on anybody. Mercado with the two. Thiago Santos looking for the shot. Can't get that to go. He's having a, let's just say, less than impressive night from the field. Nice pass is blocked. And Brazil are gone. 3-on-2 break. Santos down the lane for two. Martinez will slow it down. Nice pass to the baseline. It'll be basket good. Marcelo Santos got a piece, but it was all on its way down. Galvanini will sit. Peraza puts it up. Great work on the glass. The offensive rebound by Miranda. Riveros will move it on. Benitez takes the tough step back. Doesn't get it to go. Every shot is a challenge. Coraza. .53 to go in the first half, and it's just continuation of the first quarter. Brazil in control, but not playing at the level they would love to. Miranda moves it on. Thiago Santos. That's the pass to coach. Unfortunately, coach can't shoot the ball. Turns the corner, sees where he wants it to go. He'll probably claim it's players coming into the game. But he had the open man in the corner. He'll sit. Riveros gets it into the half court for Paraguay. Inside, outside, they're going to work that hard. They're going to still have to take the tough one. Peralta can't get it, ball deflected. And it will be an end line possession for Paraguay. Again, trying to go to work. Benitez having to settle for tough shots. It's a decent rebound. Tremendous work on the glass by Galvanini, who really has impressed He gets it on the trowel, hits the second side. They go post entry. Ball's knocked away. Recovered though by Brazil. And turned over by Brazil. Chance for Paraguay to eat into the 21-point lead. Riveros drops it inside. Oh, again, the give and go, and the challenge it at the ring. Can't get it. You can't bail out. You've got to finish through contact. And when Brazil get the defensive rebound, they're gone. Really quick in transition. Diaz will reverse it, comes back this way. Pizarro. Well, the idea was to the lob, but there's not really space to throw the ball into. Brazil are going to take the timeout. And it's just getting a little sloppy. 3:28 to go in the first half. And they should be setting their own levels here. Well, you saw the field goal percentage numbers during the timeout. Paraguay struggling to get any consistency from the floor. The challenge of shots at the ring every single time, nothing's open. And again, Brazil up the floor. Just putting Paraguay under pressure every single second of every single possession. 3:20 to go in the half. Another miss at the ring. Just cannot get an angle. Ochipinte can't finish. It's a little bit men and boy time in terms of going to the ring. Inside out, extra pass, swung. The three is sweet as you like from Pizarro. He really has impressed. Brazil trying to really open out the margin. And again, they can't finish at the ring. Benitez, good position, seals off, executes his footwork really well, but he's being challenged by some impressive defense by Brazil. Look, number of times, ball fake, never really getting in a position where he has advantage. So just under 2.5 to go in the first, 41-16. It's been all about Brazil. And we're still being a little critical of them. Paula all the way, slips and puts the shot up, gets the offensive rebound. Feet set for three from the beyond the arc for Cardoso. Paraguay 2-on-1, and that'll be basket interference. Already has come into contact with the backboard. The Paolo will advance it. It's just getting a little messy. Nice cut, extra pass, throw that one down. Miranda with the flush. Brazil with the 25-point lead. Again, another tough lean away jumper. Foul on the play. Paraguay already in the penalty, so Brazil will walk the floor to shoot the throws. On the free throw line. And then Fuzaro, who really has, you know, it's very easy to say he's been impressive, he's done this and he's done that in today's game. But he has been. He really has put on a great demonstration here for himself. 3 from 3 from the field. That's that, his free throws, 7 points personal. 8 points personal, rather. Again, great ball movement. That's travel. Cardoso spun, took a step, then put it down. Paraguay into the half court. It's been a hard night for them. We're not at half time yet. They've spent most of their offense between the three-point line and the halfway line. Again, the tough step back 2, feet on the line, offensive. Well, it wasn't a rebound, hadn't in anything. Lopez came down with it. Again, struggling in half court. This Brazilian defense is just no let up. Another 3. The ball never gets below the foul line extended. And in transition, they're always looking to push. And that'll do it for the half. Brazil defensively have just dominated Paraguay. Have not really allowed Paraguay to get any type of rhythm, living off scraps at the offensive end. And at the half, Brazil lead this one 45-18. Paraguay thinking, how do we make this competitive? How do we keep this from being a blowout? Points difference might be an issue. 83, and Brazil haven't shot the three very well at all. Iago Santos in particular is struggling to get the three to drop. 36-11 on the glass. It's just been one-sided in every aspect. Good performance by Brazil. Paraguay just got to raise the level. Fuzaro's been good. He leads all scorers with 8. And Brazil have shared the points out as you'd expect. Let's take a look at the best plays from this second quarter. Well, we got to highlights very quickly. The throwdown by Galvanini, the pretty pass by Iago Santos. Lots to like about it. The only field goal that Iago Santos made was the one you just saw. Well, most of these highlights, Brazil highlights, both ends of the floor. A lot of missed shots at the ring. But when they move the basketball, find the open man. Brazil have every right to be ambitious about winning this America Cup. Got to qualify for it first. Now again, their ability to share it. Draw the defense, make the extra pass, get the easy points. And they've still left points out on the floor. Well, we've reached the half. We're going to take a break. Brazil are in dominant mode. Let's see, join us again to see if they can continue that in the second half.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Canada looking to run. Banton is calling for it. They throw it up. Banton throws it down. Back in the open floor. Left it behind for Balmaro. Showtime for Argentina. Nobody's out there. Nobody's coming with this. Huertas just tees it up. Gets it to Rodriguez pounds it home. What a look by Batista. Huertas splits the D, hands. Diaz hammers it home. And they're rocking in Recife. Spinning. Delgado with the facial.
Moment here gets into fifth gear to spin. He's a little out of control.
Nasty! Great job by Mojica not losing to the screen. Oh, hello! Henson with the facial. Driving, floating, Norris Cole. I am him with 1.4 remaining in the game.
The degree of difficulty on that shot, right defense on his right side.
On the other side, Campasso, Brusino, La Provitola, Delia, and Deck. It's Campasso behind the back to Delia, and he throws it down. What a play by Facu Campasso. La Provitola gets the switch he wants, attacks Gabriel Deck. Count it. And he gives Argentina a 2-point lead.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Ainda não estava aqui. Foi feita a justiça. Parabéns, muito obrigado.
Well, the one bright spark for Paraguay, Ricardo, in that first half. He found a way to make the contribution, but overall, Brazil were just dominant. Diaz, as you saw, the leading scorer, but as a team, 1 through 12, they were just exceptional in the way that they dealt with, took care of business really, because they didn't let up. Defensively, Paraguay have got to find a way to just get into what they're trying to run. They found it incredibly difficult to get it into the half court, into being able to execute. When you can't get the ball below the foul line, you can't move the defense. Everything is in front of the defense, so the defense is always hunting you. So if you don't move it and turn it, then the defense is going to be in control, and that's exactly where Brazil were. Everyone has seen floor time for Brazil, and everybody except while Cardoso has scored. Cardoso played 2.5 minutes in that first half, and his only stat was a turnover, but he'll get more time and have an opportunity in this second half to get things moving. These two teams will play in a couple of days' time in the reverse fixture, so Paraguay not only have got to try and get competitive in this game, but they've got to find a way to be competitive when they're playing at home in front of their own fans. They do not want to be in this situation there. Carter with 5 points. Riveros with the 4 rebounds, and Martinez with the 4 assists. Martinez has really, I think, tried to activate his teammates, tried to get the ball into areas of the floor where he believes that they should be, but this, as I say, dealing with the Brazilian defense. And Brazil did not shoot the 3 ball very well at all. In terms of their stat on the only 23% from 3, and Iago Santos, who is a very efficient 3-point shooter, is down there at 12%. So this could have been an even nastier scoreline for them. 45-18 is nasty enough, but if Brazil had knocked down the 3 as they would normally expect to, this could have been a 60-18 margin. Brazil just dominant from the opening tip. Good crowd in the Guilherme Marques Gymnasium. One of those arenas that you love to play in. The crowd is so steep that they create a lot of atmosphere. So 48-18. Every opportunity for the national team to play games is important. Be tough to get as much time on the floor as you would like. So Coach Rubens is going to try and make sure his team continue to work at the level he wants to work at. 6 players, 25 and under on this Brazilian roster, which bodes well for what they're trying to do. The courtside 1891 app. Download it. There's the QR code. Get it from your normal source. All the schedules, the live streams, statistics, news, everything available through that app. Watch basketball from all over the world. All these continental qualifiers from every region accessible via the courtside app. Game time, second half. Brazil with a 45-18 advantage will have possession of the basketball as we get the third quarter underway. Iago Santos will get Brazil into the half court. Boko goes upstairs for the throwdown and super action. Well, from the camera angle, you can literally see it unfold in front of you. Super weight on the pass. That'll be an offensive foul's getting a little feisty. A lot of that's going to be frustration. Officials trying to separate people. Well, there's the moving screen. You saw that. But that's the highlight you want to see. Caboclo doing what he does. Great timing on the pass. Could have actually given a little bit more height. Referee's going to talk this one over. Right at the start of this third quarter. So the foul's called on offensively. That was the foul. So I think they're going to have a look at it about what happened after, I think. See if there's any need to take any action on that. The main camera angle that we were watching, which we'll probably get the same view now. You can see that Alexi gets taken off that screen. He's not happy. Caboclo didn't need to get involved, but did. And then everyone wanted to see what people were having for dinner after the game. Caboclo, I'm not sure who initiated that at all. I'm not sure how much intent or issue there is. The offensive foul, we've dealt with that one. And they're going to call two unsportsmanlike fouls. One on Bruno Caboclo, and one on, I think, Franco Benitez. Yep. So they'll cancel each other out. Well, they'll be recorded, but they'll cancel each other out in terms of any action. And we're underway again. Thiago Santos will advance the basketball. Whistle away from the ball. The referee's going to call it tight now. Understandably so. Thiago Santos makes a deep three when there was no pressure on him, but 47-18. Coach Cano has been away from that action. Just wants to make sure the referee knows he's seen it. Thiago Santos gets it down low. A little rushed shot in the end by Cardasso. Paraguay in transition. The power getting back after getting lost at the other end almost broke that up. The referee's going to want to keep a lid on this. Paraguay reverse the basketball. Ruiz has it, gets to the middle, lays it off. Tough finish down the lane by Mercado. Continues to do a really nice job for his country. Thiago Santos moves it on. Pola steps back for the three and just drains it. Brazil lead it by 30. Whistle on the play as Riveros gets to the ring. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, already Paraguay being much better at trying to go past the defense, not playing in front of the defense. Borges on the free throw line. Well, he commits 2 fouls, which sends Riveros to the free throw line. Crowd getting a little animated. That won't hurt. Alexi Borges will advance the basketball. Needs a pass, finds one. The Power out top. Borges gets it back to the Power. Boclo will set the ball screen and dive. Tries to get deep. Paulo handles in the lane. Doesn't get the 2 to go. Caboclo's on the glass. Drops it inside. Great patience. Foul on the plate. And Cardoso will go to the free throw line. Cardoso on the free throw line. Short on the first, and needs to loosen up, needs to be a little bit quicker on the release. Normally a solid free throw shooter. Makes the second. Everything in a straight line. High pick and roll and the kick. The 3 is no good. Defensive rebound. DePaula has it, just about chases it down, has his pocket picked. The easy 2 going the other way for Ruiz. Well, the Power just ran in. Didn't actually see who it was, but he took, really, to an extent, took him out. I don't think any intent off. Mercado felt that one. First 2.5 minutes of this third quarter have taken an eternity. Everybody's just checking everybody's okay. So Brazil will get it back. Iago Santos will advance the basketball. Borges puts it on the floor. A little hesitation, comes back to the middle. Ball coat. The 3 is good. Can't leave that much time and that much space to anybody. Ruiz, a hard show, forces him to retreat. Turnover. Paula has it. Easy throw down on the runway. Cardoso shows some hops. Goes to 3 points personal. Benitez will hand it off. Look how Brazil is just forcing Paraguay closer to the halfway line than the three-point line. The tough three is no good for Siqueira. Thiago Santos has found his range. It was only a matter of time. He knocks down the three. Timeout, Paraguay. Highlight time. And Brazil could make a three in the first half, but they're making plenty of them right now. Thiago Santos drains that. Let's take a listen to the timeout. Well, that's not a replay that if you're a Paraguay fan, you're going to enjoy it, because Thiago Santos couldn't really get anything going in the first half. He's now finding his range from the three-point line. It can only get worse if you're a Paraguay fan. They beat the pressure through the air with the pass. Penetration to the middle, Benitez kicks. They turn down the open three, put it on the floor for the step back. Tough two is no good. Power gives it up. Thiago Santos, great awareness, goes upstairs for the throwdown, and Caballero just almost psychic connection. Caboclo throws down a second alley-oop in the quarter. Same wavelength. Santos. It's going to be an offensive foul. It's getting very difficult for Paraguay. We have a young Brazilian roster wanting to impress a new coach. Put those two things together, and the way the game is going already, this is going to be really difficult for Paraguay. They've got to find a way to compete here. Then again, the referees want to call it tight. To make matters worse, Paraguay in the penalty. Over 5 minutes to go. Bruno Caboclo on the free throw line. Well, it may be a new look Brazilian lineup compared to the World Cup of less than 5 months ago, I'd say. Well, it may be a different lineup, but the feel around the team, the tempo they want to play at, very similar. Mid-range two is no good and short. Defensive rebound, Thiago Santos has it and wants to push. Has numbers, doesn't need numbers. He's in the lane for two and celebrates with a crowd who absolutely adore him. In the lane again, and it's just going to become very difficult. And Cardoso just lets the slow flyby happen and then just hammers it. 5 points personal for Cardoso. Another missed two. Offensive rebound this time is pulled in by Suarez. 6 seconds on the possession. Paraguay will have it on the sideline. Just waits, the flyby happens. Let me hammer that one. Paraguay on the sideline, get a new full team. Just threw it straight into Gias's hands. Santos for 3. Couldn't buy one in the first half, can't miss it in the second. It's like he's throwing it in the ocean. Literally can't miss it. Guerrero, bounce pass, doesn't complete. Another turnover. The 3 from deep is no good for Ochipinti. Iago Santos. Yes. Drops it inside. Back low, gets it to. Eventually to Gias. He can't get it to go. Short roll to the jump shot is no good. And they can't hold on to that. Whistle on the play as Gias led the break. With Fuzaro. (70-24). Paraguay currently losing this quarter 25-6, 26-6. Brazil not letting up. Only 1 for 2 though. Defensive rebound, Suarez. And they turn it over on the baseline. Adolfo Lopez. Wow. Sometimes a picture can tell 1,000 words. The big blowout of the cheeks for Alberto Cano tells you how long a night at the office this is turning into. 2:20 remaining in the third. And Brazil just keep trundling on. Nice slip. Tried to read the screen. So Gias just slipped to the ring. Challenge for Coach Rubens now is, what is he going to get out of this fourth quarter? What's he going to ask his team to do? Because as we've said, you get precious little time with a national team, so you want to make use of every time you get. And they've turned it over, Paraguay. And they line up the 3, is no good. Galvani on the offensive glass. That's a foul. As Corazao was not prepared to let the easy two go. Down the other end, Diaz is on the floor. And it appears he's in a lot of pain. Oh, and if he slipped on the vinyl like that, I think that's just you don't want that to be a groin pull or worse, a tear, because it did take a while to repair. Doesn't look in a good way. He's going to have to leave the floor because his medics have come on to treat him, but that's not really the concern. That's just logistics. But he looks in a fair amount of pain. And we've said it on numerous occasions, a number of times you do see players slip on the vinyl advert. So he will step out. Diaz still limping on the sideline.
São 2 lances para a equipe do Paraguai.
Well done for Lopez on the free throw line. He's short. Hasn't made a basket yet in his 13.5 minutes of playing time. Oh, it's a great curl. Oh, super defensive play. Way to get Ochipinte gets up there and blocks it. Benitez is fouled as he tries to turn the corner across the lane. Never got that inside foot up. Both teams in the penalty with 1:49 remaining. Marcio Santos picks up the personal. Pinte puts it up, doesn't get it to drop. Brazil again with a quick outlet looking to run. With the drag screen in transition, it opens out for Razar, pulls the trigger, hits the back of the ring. Paraguay with an opportunity the other way. And you think if they've spent more time with the basketball but have things to run, they might have been a little closer in the game. Super finish. Gets to the far side of the ring, hooks it back. Rodolfo Lopez opens the account. Galvanini inside, outside, the extra pass in the lane. Galvanini gets it, attacks the middle, out the back of the hand to the three, is short. Great effort by Barrero to come down with a defensive rebound. Around Miranda, only 22. Around another player with Franca. Guerrero on the free throw line. Never knows when to quit. Makes the first. 1 for 2 from the line, but Paraguay still playing hard. Foul line jump shot is good. Great work on the glass. Super work on the glass by Miranda. Miranda on the free throw line. What this qualification window will give this group, assuming that a large percentage of this roster are here when Brazil, as they inevitably will do, qualify for AmeriCup. It just gives them the chance to play with each other, gives them a chance to actually understand what being on the national team is all about. Santos just put his body in the way. Last 10 seconds of the quarter. Penetration, needs a pass. And another attempt to throw it down. Gets into the space and lost it on the way up. Minimal contact, was a foul. .4 margin, 7.3 seconds remain in the quarter. So that'll do it for the end of 3. Brazil have continued relentlessly. It's so hard, let's just word it that way. It's so hard for Paraguay to get into anything. They've scored 10, 8, and 12 across the 3 quarters. Gives them the 30 points against the 24, 21, 30 breakdown for Brazil. There's the numbers. And Brazil have still not shot the 3 ball as well as you'd expect them to. 77 and 30. Brazil would expect to shoot the 3 ball a lot better than that. Let's take a look at the best plays of the 3rd quarter. And there's 2 pretty similar highlights. There's Iago Santos and Bruno Caboclo get together and just open out the party. Not to be outdone. Billy Cardoza has got some hops too. It's just lots and lots of images of this Brazilian team in transition, moving the basketball and getting open looks. Moving the basketball and dumping down at the ring. Courtside 1891, if you want to see those highlights, if you want to see live games, that's the place to go. Download check out the QR code, download the app, and you're ready to go. 75-30, last 10 minutes for Paraguay to try and get some respectability. Tough shot off the glass is no good. And Brazil want to run. Yes. My, waited and waited and waited, came back to him, knocked it down. Diaz putting together a nice game. Oh, they chase it, double team. They're still struggling to get into anything. Tough finish. Rodolfo Lopez getting it done since he's come into the game. Whistle on the play is Moran try to go to work. Bodies all over the floor. No one's asking or expecting to be given an inch. Deep catch. Fouls on the floor, I think. Chipinte was sealed, well and truly sealed, but fouled before ever get the shot on the way to the hoop. Easy way to beat the inbound pressure. And one. Super use of the body. Gabriel Galvanini is really impressed. Okay, they're up 50 in a basketball game, so you got to temper the enthusiasm by the opponent, but it's an opponent who's working hard. It's an opponent you have to make decent moves against, and he has done that with a lot of confidence. Galvanini on the free throw line. Completes the three-point play. Paraguay only having scored 32 points, still only having scored 32 points because Muran Miranda says, I don't care about the number of points, you're not getting an easy one. Goes up, makes the block, and then they turn it over out of bounds. Numbers down the floor, 4-on-3 break, wide open from the three-point line is good. And look at GF, just loving it. 52-point margin that looks like it's going to grow ever larger. Ball doesn't stick. Moving on. It's just a drill right now. And that'll go back to Brazil. And it's the same problem that Paraguay have had for the whole game. Brazil's pressure is just preventing them from running the offense that they're used to running, that they want to run, and Brazil are just taking it out of that. Thiago Santos Thiago Santos checks back in, has the basketball. You're going to bring him all the way back from Belgrade. You better get your money's worth. Santos thinks about it, goes inside. Nice pass, nice angle. So he couldn't get the drop. Waits for the ball screen. Little hesitation. Needs a pass. They'll take the jumper when they could have gone to the ring, but they'll take the two. And they'll go for Lopez. Seven personal after joining the game, relatively late, up to 18 points now. Thiago Santos steps outside the three-point line and he fills it up. Well, if he missed for the whole first half, which he did, you know he's going to knock things down in the second. Opens out the margin even bigger. Halfway through nearly this fourth quarter. Deep three is no good. Falls into the hands of Santos, who just pushes. Great first step. Wide open from the three-point line is good. Super passage of play. The tempo good. The spacing good. Getting out and running. Everybody's getting involved. Let's take a listen. Well, it's fourth quarter, so we won't get to take a listen. But Paraguay have got to talk about positive things here. How can we do things to be better when we play these guys in a few days' time? That's all that should really be mattering right now. Absolutely zero led up by Brazil, which is how it should be. Thiago Santos struggled, 1 for 7 in the first half. That's become 6 for 14. That's 5 from 7 in this second half. 90 to 34. 5, well, and just under 6 minutes remain. In the lane, little floater is no good. And they're just, no one's faulting the effort. Here Santos, feet set in the corner, and he couldn't make one in the first half. He can't miss one in the second. Goes up to 16 personal, make that 19 personal. Another poor three is short. And here come Brazil again. Same spot, same result. He's feeling it. You could put him anywhere on the floor at the minute and he'd make shots. 22 personal for Thiago Santos. Just putting on a shooting demonstration right now in this gym in front of everybody that's watching right now. Paula moves it to the corner, attack the closeout. Ball will stay with Brazil. It's impressive. Okay, they're dominating the opponent, but their spacing is so good, their movement is good. defensive rebound finally finds its way into Suquera. Pinti moves it on. Ruiz backs it out. Will take the ball screen. Got the separation, didn't want to take the shot. Nice pass to the inside for the 2. Great patience. Super patience. Off his knees. Balaga gets the 2 to go. Whistle on the play, and no repeat of the play before. Adolfo Lopez impressing at the moment. 4 from 6 from the floor, 9 points. This will make it 10 and 11. He's played 22 minutes of basketball. Diogo Santos into the half court. Job almost done for Brazil. 3 minutes remaining in the 4th. Paula puts it on the floor, breaks the defense down. Little head and fader, shoulder fake. Oh, what a follow. Marcio on the follow, gets the throw down. Substitution coming in off the Brazil bench. Let's get a great shot of this. Not going in, it is now. Paula gets the first from the line. This will bring up the 100. Big roar from the crowd. He'll step out. Paula sets as Alexi Borges steps in. Peralta has advanced the basketball. Needs a pass. Ruiz has it. Crowd still involved in the throwdown in transition. It's a little showtime for Brazil. The holding foul on the floor. Cardoso is enjoying life. That's a picture of someone who's not enjoying life. Coach Cano, his team really dominating at the moment. Big time block. To the corner, to the open 3, attacking the closeout, drops it inside, turnover. Diogo Santos leads the break. Brazil have numbers. Santos steps back for 3. Can't get it to go, but they get the offensive rebound. What a block. And Paraguay not throwing any towel in here. Open 3 in transition is good. Riveros is the scorer, 41-102. Nice cut. Another throwdown. .147 substitution on the made hoop. Suquera will sit. Iago Santos will sit. In the end, a really nice stat line for Iago Santos. .22 points on 8 from 17. Don't forget, he was on 1 for 7. The long 2 is no good. Has an efficiency rating of 21 in the game. 5 assists, 5 rebounds, really contributed across the whole stat line. Borges, as Caboclo just dominates space on the inside. Peralta just got on the wrong side. Just got underneath the cut. Makes the pass easy. Almost impossible to defend, especially against a bigger player. Two for 2. Everything's dropping now. Just over a minute remains. You've got to think Paraguay can't wait for that minute to finish. Brazil out trying to enjoy themselves here. Wanting to run, wanting to have fun with the basketball. The tough 2 is good. Borges into the half court. Post up again. Tough cut, tough finish. Santos finishes the play. Riveros. They can't walk it off. There's about 11 seconds differential between the two. Referees are trying to tell them that. But then they're going to get a 24 violation right now. So the ball will go back to Brazil. Brazil will have to get it in. Everybody's talking about the end of the game. Referees are going to have to make them finish it. There's 6.6 seconds remaining. Everything just a little bit quick. Just get it in. Don't even worry about the halfway line. And that will do it. Brazil have picked up where they left off after a successful World Cup. They get the big win here, 108-43, in charge for minute 1. It's been a tough night at the office for Paraguay. There it is, confirmation, 108-43, Brazil dominant. And that's without shooting the ball as well as they can. They ended up on 37% from the three-point line, but they missed a lot of threes. 21 threes they missed. They shot a lot of threes. 23 threes, in fact, to get my maths correct. 78 and 38% for Brazil. Paraguay with 13 and 15% from the three-point line. That's not going to get anything done. 54-27 rebounds, certain symmetry to that. 28 assists. You've got to love the 28 assist number. Super performance by Brazil. You know, they looked the higher ranked team. They did everything they needed to do. Santos, after a slow start, had 22. Diaz with 16. And Caboclo with 12, of which at least 3 were above the ring. So if this is a changing generation of a Brazilian team, they look impressive. Let's have a look at the best plays of the fourth quarter. Well, Paraguay did not in any way, shape or form throw the towel in. They were just outgunned in every position. Galvanini in particular in that power forward spot just was too much for them. It's a little bit unfair to say it was men and boys, but that's the best way to describe it. Brazil were just every aspect faster, quicker, stronger, as well as better, basically. Shot the ball really well in the second half. Shared the ball on the inside really well. Just a little bit too much for an outgunned Paraguay. Well, that was a great opportunity for Coach Rubens to get time into this whole roster. Obviously, he's got his 4 returners from the World Cup that give him that continuity, but a lot of different faces to try and gel and get on the same page. It's easy to get on the same page when you've got Iago Santos shooting the ball. But they did share the ball really well at times. Talented roster with big aspirations, doing what they needed to do on game day 1. Getting the win, getting more time on the floor, and being able to get ready for tougher challenges that lay ahead. But with the athleticism they have defensively, they're going to be a handful for everybody. Crowd enjoyed it. A lot of people in the gym. So overall, just a tremendous performance by Brazil. A lot of interest in the game. Going to get a look at how the results or tables affected. That's the first game in this group. 108-43 to Brazil. Uruguay and Panama play later on this evening. But at this point in time, Brazil are at the top and have started the campaign as well as they would have wanted to. It's been a really impressive performance by Brazil. Scored points, played defense, shared the ball. Everybody got floor time. Everybody was happy with how things went. 108-43. They start game day 1 of Group B with the win. Hope you've enjoyed it in Sao Paulo. We'll see you soon for more action over the rest of the weekend. But for now, it's good night.